First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready! Let's go now. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Red.
Love to throw it on first down. He finds Caden Reed for the grab. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
52 blaster. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Right? Let's go. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Sherrod Spurter that time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Down. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Here's the crack, the tight end downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Packers.
Ready, break. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Clark. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity next.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Here we go. Here we set.
To throw is Love. That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense
just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but
and he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
On the set. Ready, check white. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Slide, let's go now. Check, huh?
Love completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10.
and it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Ready?
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Red.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Josh Jacobs. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
They're down and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down,
Gain of 19 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
they smack him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they could play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready. Clock 50. Green. Ready.
On fourth down, Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
What is going on?
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne.
Travis Etienne. A gain of 24 yards. And the Bears first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
What is up?
A give for Etienne heading right. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And it'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL right now is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He gets this one to Moore. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. He's setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Check White. Set hut. Black hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Let's go now.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be sent up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a run on 1st down. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
1st down, Bears.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What is up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETS. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Lovely. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
To the right, on the run, it's Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one as they're set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going to ball. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On second down, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Up the middle they go. There's some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. This one caught it before.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
What's up?
Monungai, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, punt.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Work in the middle of the field, but that isn't complete. Jayden Reed was the intended target. And third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
What is up?
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensional. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Chicago. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Packers 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
On the ready. Ready. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. There's a short one onside kick. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, here's second and a couple.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. In the middle, that one caught by Watson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
At the 50-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up for a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the fourth quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The tackle by Quay Walker. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Let it start.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll stick with him again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this one in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. The Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Up, let's go. Black swap. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Yellow, 22. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll get that complete to Jontavian Wicks. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Two plays, two nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Ready?
A handoff running left. It's Jacob. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To the ground, the first down run. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
What is it on?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready to go.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's marked just shy of the pile.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here. And as he's down to a knee. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division.